The reason we think the time for citizen science is now is because we're seeing all sorts of communities aggregate online and support each other. People are smart, they're reading papers, they're asking questions, and they want answers to those questions. So we want to show that if community wants those research questions to be answered, that we can make it happen in record time. People that are affected by this research in this particular study are folks who experience an autoimmune condition called rheumatoid arthritis. And the reason we chose this particular study design is because we held a workshop where we asked people what are they curious about in terms of their condition, what questions do they have, and what would be impactful to them.
At the end of the workshop, we tallied up all of the topics that were discussed, and the people voted that the number one thing that was important to them was which drug will work for me. And this is a huge problem, especially in rheumatoid arthritis, where the first-line therapies often fail to work on patients. Up to 43% of patients fail to respond to methotrexate. And then even for the ones that do work, there are debilitating side effects. So people have all sorts of things going wrong, or the drug doesn't work. That's top of mind for them.
Yeah, and we want to make sure we give them those answers and they get to be part of the discovery process. One of the reasons that this patient treatment matching problem still has not been solved is because diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and psoriasis, which are autoimmune conditions, are very complicated, and people are also all different and they have different manifestations of this disease. So in order to support discovery and research and finding actionable insights for these diseases, we need tools that match that, tools that can capture this complexity of biology. So what we're using in our platform is this technology called single-cell RNA sequencing.
And what single-cell RNA sequencing is, in a nutshell, is instead of looking at a person's entire immune system as one snapshot, we go into each of the individual cells in a person's immune system, and we can figure out thousands of metrics about what those cells are doing mechanistically. And it's really great data, and it hasn't been possible until recently, and we're super excited to bring it to people.
One of our existing studies that we've completed thus far is trying to understand what does a normal immune system look like. So we had over 100 people come on site, self-collect their blood, and we sequenced that, and now we have a database of what normal looks like that we can situate these new findings against. One of the reasons we're well positioned to do this is because, number one, we're very excited. We're excited to be partners to the patients when it comes to them asking questions about their health, whether it's flares, how does this drug work for me, what does my immune system look like when I'm trying this diet, and second of all, we have a wide range of experience doing these things, from sample collection to sample processing, all the way to analysis and interpreting the data. If the study is successful, it's going to be a proof of concept for citizen science. If we can show that we can deliver actionable insights and interesting data, we can have people like you ask other citizen science questions like, what does my immune system look like when I have a cold? What does this drug do for me? What does my body look like when it's inflamed? So yeah, let's do it.